Are you ready now?
No, I won't be dramatic. It's okay.
Okay, so give me my regular intro since you're not giving me a special intro for our 2-year anniversary.
I got you, man.
Like Zoe, mama, I go relentless. Shut the fuck up, Clyde. Except Trey.
With a click track too. My goodness, my bad.
I feel like the first version was way funnier. I don't know what song that was though. What song was that?
It was an unreleased. Like the thing is the sample it was getting to that you didn't let it get to would have made sense, but it's okay. It's better for a future episode.
My fault.
It's fine.
My fault.
Niggas aren't appreciative of the sound effects anyways. So you see the comments.
People aren't appreciative of the sound effects you do in the episode.
Yeah.
They think you just bomb. Every day bomb, 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 bomb. But you're working on it though. Tresor, welcome back, ho.
First of all, I don't like the negativity straight off the bat.
Yeah,
this is what I'm talking about, guys.
Jesus
This is what I'm
Christ,
talking
bro.
about, guys. For someone who claims that we are some of her favorite men, it's just negativity, negativity, negativity. I need someone to try to clip a clip where Zoe is actually being nice to me. I will send you $20 right now. The first person to send me a clip of Zoe actually being nice to me or complimenting me will get $20 right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, the prodigal son has returned. What's goody in the hoodie like a boogie? I'm back and I'm better like Bryson Tiller. It's your boy Tresor, aka Poppy Trey, aka the Toronto Tiller, aka the president of the Faithful Black Man Association. Don't chase me, chase your dreams. You feel me?
Look at you staring all the hoes in the room.
We're back,
All
man.
their faces were like, ew.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why people want to act brand new like I don't say this every single episode. So y'all can scrunch up your faces if you want. This
But
is
now
not
they're
new.
seeing it in real life. They're like, oh.
This is not new. You feel me? So we're here. I listened to the last episode that you guys did without me. It was good. That wasn't even being shady. I was being genuine. I listened to it.
Bit of shade.
I listened to it. I'm glad to be back, you know. But I mean, I told y'all from the jump, from when I hopped on here, I won't be at every episode. You know, I have a lot of things going on. I will be here as much as possible. So that was just the first of it. I can't say that that's going to be the last, but I'll try to make.
Do you ever think to do an
them as
episode
possible.
without me?
We could.
No.
We definitely could.
I would never allow it.
Yeah, you wouldn't allow it, but we could do it.
I would
Oh,
never,
That's you just hating. That's you just
I would
hating.
never allow it.
We would be lit. We're up. We're up on that episode.
Maybe one episode
TikTok-
I could like sit here and listen to you guys. but
TikTok would hate that.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
they
yeah.
wouldn't. They wouldn't like that.
They
would
would
definitely hate
hate
that.
that.
In the comments.
I'm starting to see the demographic of the TikTok watchers, and it's just not in our favor.
So you
feel me?
didn't know that
What do you
before
mean?
you made the decision to join the
our
Relentless
TikTok
Diaries?
followers are Zoe fans.
Yeah.
All of them.
You didn't know that before?
Maybe 95% of TikTok followers that we have are fans of me.
But it's like a mix of fans of you. You know what? Never mind. I'm not.
I don't have fans. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I feel like I'm gonna compare it to something extreme. It's not as extreme, but it's like this. It's like realistically, there's nothing that we could say, or mainly me, because he just lets me take all the bullets. There's nothing really that we could say that a majority of the TikTok people are gonna agree with, because that's not the vibe that they're on. You know, it's kind of people on the opposite side. It's like you trying to take your very complete, sensible point and go on Fresh and Fit and think that people are gonna agree with you. You couldn't say anything on there and they would agree with you at all. There's no winning. So
That's
just
why
be like
I'm not letting you take bullets. You're stepping in front of them.
someone has to provide the content.
You're trying to say Clyde doesn't provide content?
No, I'm saying that he's a very well-spoken and understanding and like open-minded guy, and someone has to push back. And we can't let Zoe just bully, so someone has to push
Zoe
back.
I don't bully.
So he's not. A bully.
Anyways, ignore these two. We have a guest here today because we're not going to skip over my homegirl. Now we got two women on the panel.
Period.
We have Miss Dej over here, influencer extraordinaire
Yes, sir.
on Cosmopolitan on the cover. Get on the cover.
Why is your voice?
Don't gas me. They're gonna be like, this bitch wasn't on the
Not the
cover.
cover, but reposted on Cosmopolitan Instagram. Okay, she be on YouTube and shit,
What's
dressing
with
up
the
and
voice?
shit. Because I'm bigging up my girl.
Period.
That's how we talking about big up your girl. Shout yourself out,
is this
please.
where I do my intro?
Yeah, that's where you do your intro.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Dej, aka Dej Morrison, aka Slay Deja, Cosmo Babe extraordinaire,
Period.
corporate baddie by day,
Drop the bombs. What the fuck? What are you sleeping for?
and content creator by nights and weekends, carnival queen, soca warrior, as per Zoe.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Soca Warrior.
Yo,
there.
she has a very good on mic voice. You got me feeling tingly
Why are you getting turned
inside.
on?
Me?
I'm feeling a little tingly inside.
Dick
One of
hard?
the reasons
She
I
has
didn't
a-
want to come
okay,
on
let's
here is
relax.
I hate my voice.
Need a second ASMR channel, yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, no.
Noted. Let me get that back.
Get the bag.
That
Not
ASMR
you giving
back.
them stiffers. No, I'm joking.
See, why you got to take it all
Why
the
would
way
you
there?
go there with it?
Who's gonna take the content? We need content, right? We need content.
All right, we'll run with it.
Run with it. Say she got a sexy voice.
I just said that.
He did. Just
You didn't
that.
say sexy though.
You want me to use different describing words?
Yeah, use different synonyms.
Anyways, let's get started.
We can talk about the Relentless Link Up that we had on Saturday night that just passed. Shout out to everyone who came out and bought tickets and witnessed us get very intoxicated.
Some more than others.
Some definitely more than others. Me being the more than others.
Probably me too.
There are a lot of people who came out that I've never met, but who knew me, which super appreciative. Anyone who spent their hard-earned money to come party with us. It was a great event. Really good turnout. Really good DJ. Shout out Rex and Gyal. They had the party on 10 the entire night. Shout out the friends and family section. I told y'all we needed a VIP. People, they're like, we don't. That didn't what?
Because you put friends and family on it, and everybody there was friends and family. So
Not really.
everybody there was like a supporter for like
I don't think everybody there was considered like friends and family. You know what I mean?
for the most part.
Yeah, but like
I felt like it was a tough distinction you were trying to make.
I don't think so. I feel like people who knew people who knew they're supposed to be there were in there.
Yeah.
I didn't look at them like, yo, who are these niggas? I'm like, okay, these are friends and family. You know what I'm saying? I think it did what it had to do. But point is, really great turnout.
It was fun.
It was actually
Definitely
a lot
had
of fun.
blast. I was turned. And to the lady that over-tipped herself on my bottle, Judgment Day will find you. I will not do anything. Judgment Day will have its way with you, okay? Because if you guys know me, you guys know my stance on buying bottles in general. This was the first bottle that I've ever bought in my entire life.
Really?
In my entire life. I've never bought a bottle ever in my life. And I just felt like, you know what? We're at this party and I feel like, this has to be as fun as possible. So I'm like, you know what? Cool. Let me buy something. And I check my account the next morning and I'm like, wait, the math is not mathing because I did not pay. This was not, even with tip, with tax, what is this price? This is not what I ordered.
Was it that bad?
It wasn't completely terrible, but it's like, this is definitely way more than it should be. And I didn't catch it in the moment because I was too busy vibing. There was too much Nash around. So there's nothing that I could do.
Nyash? What is that?
It's ass.
Oh, I didn't know what that means.
I learned that on TikTok.
Okay. I don't know what Nyash you were looking at. But point is, I think, honestly, with the bottle service thing, I think there was definitely some discrepancies when it came to tipping and gratuity and price and all that stuff. So
How are you going to tip on top of the tip? How does that make sense?
Is that what you did? Is that why you got
That's what they had to have done.
Yeah, they ran it up on you then.
Yeah, I don't think it was the venue. I think it was a specific staff member who was doing the extra tipping on the tipping on the tipping. Because one nigga caught it and he was like, hold on, why is that the price? And I don't know if that didn't go well, but we'll discuss that privately with them.
I didn't
But yeah.
catch it.
Yeah, but other than the lady who's trying to finesse y'all pockets, very good event. I think I will never be mixing Hennessy, rum, whiskey, and tequila ever again.
Jeez.
Because the next day I was actually like not even jokingly fighting for my life. And like when I got home, the next day I woke up and like everything was in shambles. My room was in shambles. The bathroom was in shambles. The front of the house was in shambles. I don't know what I did from the front foyer to my room. I was stripping. I was taking off earrings and jewelry. I don't know what I was doing. But I don't think I've ever been that drunk in a really long time or hungover. It took me maybe like 12 hours to get myself together. I was okay by like 9 p.m. the next day.
I was good. I was great. I mean, I feel like by now my body's kind of used to it, especially over the last few weeks with what's been going on. But I was fortunate enough that I drank hella different alcohols and I was straight. I was good. What about you?
You were not okay.
I'm still not okay.
I saw the moment when he became not okay. Actually, from the beginning of the party, he walked in, he was already kind of wobbly.
Honestly,
like I noticed it.
I was okay. Like I feel like most of the part, I feel like I got drunk towards the end, but like I didn't start feeling like shit and start dealing with it literally until I woke up the next day.
How many bubbles did you catch?
I think I only did like 2. I was very like making
only
rounds.
2 bubbles?
I wasn't really focused on. I wasn't really focused on dancing.
From who?
Set me up like that. Messy ass question.
Who?
Spilled the tea.
How many bubbles did you get, Zoe? What was your stat sheet?
I think she's uncountable.
I'm definitely uncountable. I was bubbling everybody.
Cam didn't know what to do.
Dancing was not really at the top of my brain. I was more so trying to like be social, make sure everyone was good. I'm walking around talking to people, having fun.
How many bubbles did you catch?
I'm not sure.
See?
But like, because I was also dancing with the girls too, so like, does that count?
Yeah. But like, how many like nigga bubbles did you catch?
I would say 3.
I was catching mad bubbles still.
Like bare
3.
nigga bubbles though.
Bare nigga bubbles.
Say word.
At least 7 guys got bubbled that night.
As you should.
You did say you were going to be handing out walks.
But I said I was going to be handing out bubbles. I said,
Exactly.
this is going to be my first party. I'm going to be bubbling.
There you
I
go.
was very much bubbling.
Very charitable.
There you go.
You say charitable?
Yeah, giving back to the community. It was good. Yeah.
And the thing is, I was good. The thing is, I think I was good until you bought the Appleton and then your boys bought the Hennessy. And you were like, you have to take a shot.
Of course, you think
have to take a shot.
mans are paying tip on top of tip on top of tip for you not to drink it?
Have any?
Like, what are you talking about?
You knew I was drinking tequila the whole night.
So what?
So why would
here's
you-
the Hennessy. Drink it.
That's what fucked me up for sure. Because my boy dropped me home and I was in the whip, calm. First of all, I had hiccups really bad. I don't know where they came from, but I had the worst hiccups. I was in the car, just chilling in the passenger seat, calm, hiccuping for my life, trying not to yak in this nigga's car. Because if I yacked in the car, I would actually cry because he was cute. So, fighting for my life, hiccuping, trying not to yak. And I'm a very ugly drunk sleeper. Cass knows this. When I sleep and I'm drunk, I look like a corpse, like completely dead. So I was trying so hard not to sleep in front of this nigga. So I'm like, bro, he's gonna see me in an ugly state. And I don't want him to see me in my ugly state. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, Zoe, just stay up. And we're in mad traffic downtown. I'm like, fuck, yo. Stay up. Fighting for my life. And I'm like, stay up, right? I remember I look up like from my lap and I see like 7 traffic lights. But it was actually 1 traffic light. And I closed one eye and I saw 1. I opened my eyes, I saw like 7. I was like, all right, yo, just close both eyes and just fight for your life. And then I blinked and we were home. And I definitely fell asleep in an ugly, drunken state. And he got me home.
See, but like in those situations, we don't hold that against y'all because
No.
We know
you have to.
Nah.
You're
That's not fair.
and like, no.
It's not fair to hold that against y'all because we can't do that. Because I understand the state that you're in this current moment.
The severity of the
And
situation.
you understand how ugly I might look when I'm drunk sleeping.
Like it be like that sometimes.
Like
you know?
I be like neck crick, mouth open.
Do you snore?
No, do I snort?
Zoe looks like a snorer.
I feel like in this condition, you might be snoring
you
crazy. No?
No, I don't. Okay.
If you snort, you definitely snore.
I'm like certain Zoe's a
I
snorer.
just,
Yeah.
I'm actually not a snorer. I think I'm a pretty silent sleeper, to be honest.
There's no way that you snort and you don't snore.
I don't snore. No. I don't. Yeah, see, guys, I don't snore.
I wouldn't know until I look back and I'm like, oh, like she's sleeping.
Yeah, I don't snore. I definitely just be like corpse dead though. Silent night. Sleep.
Damn.
Yo,
I definitely snore. You can hear me from like downstairs.
Really?
Yeah, I snore really
No,
bad.
I do not snore.
Even if I don't drink, like just on a regular night.
Oh God, no.
Damn.
Trey, what was the moment where you thought I was not okay? I think I know which moment it was for you. Because I'm the type of drunk person that gets, like, some people, they go rogue. Some people get angry. Some people just get ultra horny. I am like, Man, y'all my niggas, man. Like, I'm
Clyde definitely gave me a homie
Oh my
speech.
God, I gave him
He gave,
the big.
he gave me a homie speech in the party, and I'm like, okay, he's feeling it.
He gave me the Drake championship. Look at this. Look at all these people here.
I
Look
did.
at what you did.
I
You see
did.
them in the back.
I for sure
This
did.
is all for you. You did this. This is all you. Look at this. This is all Toronto here. I said all of Toronto here for me.
Zoe's not sentimental or anything. She's not taking me serious.
I was like, please. He's like, look at this. Look at the crowd. Look at all people here who want tickets for you.
I say it like that.
Yes, you did. Yes, the fuck
You might
did.
not remember.
You might not remember. But
No,
yes,
I remember. I remember the
You
moment.
said it exactly like that, and I said,
Said, look for your little podcast. Look.
yeah, look at this. Look at all these people. We did this. You did this. I said, purr.
As you should.
Yeah, I was trying to find the balance between turning up but still staying composed, because I understood the situation where it's like, I know people were trying to get me drunk, so I was actively trying to not let people get me drunk while still drinking.
People were trying to get me drunk, and they succeeded. Everyone who came to that
The people
party
won.
who said, I'm going to get Zoe drunk tonight, you all won. I lost. Face down.
Alive but not well.
Alive. I was alive, but not well. Far from well. Far from. But if I took an edible that night, I think I'd be in the hospital. Not even joking.
Yeah, well, there would be no need to do that
What do you mean?
after
An
everything that
edible?
you already went through.
I mean, I smoked,
Okay.
but I feel like if
But
I had it,
edible's
like
different.
people had edibles that night for sure. I feel like I would have definitely, like,
An edible would have sent me over the edge.
yeah.
Like,
That's one place I know I would not have smoked at.
not edible.
Yeah, I did smoke, but I didn't. Like, I knew if I had an edible, I'd be like, yeah, you guys would have to actually carry me into St. Joseph's or whatever hospitals downtown and check me in, because I would have been, me off of edible is not like, I'm not here on earth. Like, I am completely outside of my body watching myself go through hell. Like, that's literally what it feels like when I'm off of edible. Because one time I got flown out to San Diego, right, with this guy that I was like, you know, a little flexy with. Flew me out to San Diego. We had a little moment, whatever. We took edibles, right? I think I had one, maybe
Did
half.
you guys like bite the edible in half like Lady in the Tramp with the noodle?
Definitely did not do that. Why the fuck would we do that?
Share the
I don't know. I'm trying to paint the picture.
No, it was more like,
Trying to set
hey,
the scene.
Tell me, where were you? You were at the
we were in his
border-
family room.
Oh,
We were in his family room.
you weren't at the Tijuana border at San Diego.
No, we went there for tacos, but regardless, before that, we were in his family room. He was like, do you smoke? And I said, yeah. He's like, do you take edibles? And I was like, not really, sometimes. He was like, I have an edible. It's really light, though. You can have one. I said, it was maybe like a small little gummy. I said, how many milligrams? It was soft, maybe like 10, maybe milligrams, which is light, right? 10 is not that much.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so maybe like 10 milligrams. I'm like, all right, cool. I can definitely take that. Took it, and I was floating for like 3 hours. We walked to the store to get alcohol, and the whole time I'm like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. You're dead. You're dead, Zoe. You're not in San Diego. You are dead. You are not here. You are an angel in heaven watching yourself be dead because you are this fucked up off this edible. And I was trying so hard for him not to know that I was fucked up, but I was so fried. And edible highs don't just go away. You have to just like ride it out to the death of dawn until you come back into your own body. Edibles are not for me.
No, edibles are not. Especially like the shatter bars, we were talking about it. And like I ate like just like a little, like probably like half of a square when we went to Blue Mountain. I was like, oh, this is gonna be soft, like whatever. So I ate it and I was drinking or whatever. In like an hour, I guarantee you, I went to go sit on the couch and I slept the entire night sitting. Like I was like this, just sleeping. I'm like, how the hell? And then my mom had these edibles and they were like, well, the pack said 250 milligrams. So I don't know if the entire pack was 250 milligrams or
Probably.
it couldn't be just one.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, I have never been that high in my entire life. Like I was eating a common sandwich and it tasted like I could taste every like grain of flour that was in the bread. Like it was insane. I'm like, after this, I'm never fucking doing an edible again. Like that experience was crazy. The next day, I felt like I got hit by a truck. Like it was just
Really?
it was crazy.
The next
like,
day I'm usually fine. But
No.
it's like one time I took an edible and I went to a party. And the edible hit me as soon as I got to the party and I did not talk the entire party. And you know me, like I'm a part. I'll talk. I sat down and stared at the Cheetos for 3 hours.
See, but that's
people
why I don't
were
smoke.
talking to me. People were like, "Yo, so blah blah," and I was just like,
But that's why I don't smoke in general, because that was me. There was one time
"I'm just smoking."
I smoked at a party and TC was there. He came, like, he was like late, and I was telling him, yo, like, pull up, like, please. I was just like standing in the corner, and we were in like some warehouse, and it was like hella people in there, and I was literally just standing in the corner by myself the whole time.
Fried you.
I don't smoke. I hate it. I literally don't think I have ever had an enjoyable experience
I could
smoking
smoke,
in
but
my whole life.
The edibles are just
Smoke. I can smoke a lot, but
No.
edibles are not for me. But London boy, I don't know what accent that was.
Come on.
bro.
Tell us how your trip was. What was the thing you have to tell us? the
Come on,
ending?
man. Man's get me fresh off
my
the
God.
plane, man. Yeah, out there. Man was doing road in my tracking and slides and that, obviously, but it's like, it's calm, Carl. Like, man's back here, you get me? But nah, I said it was and I'll say it again. I love London. London is amazing. You know how many people message me like, yo, I've never seen you smile this much in my life. Like, I was having a blast, bro, every single day. Oh my God, someone's knocking over bottles.
Down the bottle.
I feel like because you knocked it over, now you have to drink whatever you just knocked over. What is it, Casamigos? We'll
Casamigo.
pour it a Casa cup.
You know I'm not gonna
So you
say
might as well.
She's not gonna say no. She's gonna drink it.
Exactly. But nah, London was fun. I met a lot of people, and it was nice because I felt appreciated, you know, like, shout out to all the people in London. But London, it gave me a different feeling to where, even because the first night we went to a Spotify party for this girl's birthday. Her name is Henry. She does a podcast with Harry Pinero.
Dope podcast.
Yeah.
HP.
Shout out to Henry. At that party, from the moment I walked in, people are just gassing me like, "Raw, swear down your hair, man. What, you're that guy from Toronto. Yeah, you're funny, fam. Yo, da da da." All the rappers, the influencers, the podcasters, everyone. Yo, bro, your thing is different, fam. Like, sir, take my number, fam. Yo, we're going to the studio, yo. Da 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 da. I mean, hella people. Notes, One Asin, NSG. Harry Pinero's like, yo, bro, fam, if I knew you were here yesterday, I had a party with Stormzy, you could have came, woo, woo. Like, they actually rate me so much, and it's nice to finally feel like I'm rated, because most of the times, people are looking like Zoe's face.
Yeah, it's Zoe's face. Like, yo, the face of a hater.
Exactly.
You call me a face of a hater,
The
bitch?
face of a hater.
The face of a hater you just had while he was explaining that story. Yeah.
Exactly. The face of a hater. It was just nice. It's fun. London is very similar to Toronto, so you don't feel much different. It's just different accents
I feel
and
very
like
different.
nightlife.
I feel like
and-
it's different because I feel like people, like you mentioned, are very willing to show love in Toronto. You're not really getting that to the level here that you are there.
yeah.
That's the difference, I think. Like, people in London very much appreciate
it's
other
like-
creatives in London.
Yeah, like because I'm not trying to make it seem like I don't get love in Toronto, because I do. Like, a shout out to everyone that messes with me. I just feel like the culture in London is they're more like outward with their love. Like, they will tell you, yo, I rate you, you are good at this, like, let's connect, let's do something. Here, it'll be like, people will mess with you, but they'll probably just say it to themselves or to their friends, like, oh, yo, that's that guy, like, he's funny,
Or I
like,
feel like
whatever, and
sometimes
just leave
too,
it
it's
alone.
like they mess with you like after the fact, like after you do something really big or after you get like a certain cosign, then people are like, oh yeah, like I really rate what you do, but like when you were like in the trenches with it, like no one cared.
Exactly.
So it might be something like that.
But you, Dej, as someone who's like now like study influencer, how is it
I
like
hate
for
that
you?
word.
How is it like for you when, because you were grinding at one point? Like, I was like, yo, Dej is like posting all the time.
Listen, I was
She's
going
using all
in.
the hashtags.
going in.
She's doing all the brand
I
deals.
was like, y'all go see me.
So how was that for you? Like, literally like building it and like watching you like build it from scratch.
Yeah, it was like a learning experience, because I don't think people realize like how much like work and like effort goes into like making content. Like, you see a quick 30-second video and you're like, oh, like that's easy, like they just do rah rah rah. But it's like, yo, there's so much work and like things that you have to do that goes into it, and if you're not committed, and I think if you don't thoroughly enjoy it, then it's not going to be something that you're going to want to do. Like, and people don't understand that. They just see the end result and are like, oh, that's soft, that's easy. But it's like, I was spending my evenings and my weekends like pumping out content. I work a full-time 9-to-5 job that's pretty stressful. And then I'm still like coming off of work and being like, okay, what am I going to do today? I want to do YouTube. I want to do Instagram. I want to do TikTok. And I'm trying to cover like all my bases. I have a blog. Like, I'm trying to do everything and I'm doing it all by myself. So it's been quite a learning experience, but it's nice to see it like pay off and like to see where I was when I first started. Like, I started like during COVID because I had nothing to do.
That's true.
So I was like seeing like what I started with to where I am now, where it's like I'm actually like getting paid and like things are just kind of like taking off for me. It's been a really, really good experience.
And what's like your biggest... Thank you.
Thank you for the ball.
And what's your biggest... Sorry.
Okay,
I appreciate it. Thank
okay,
you.
now it wasn't
Thank
that
you.
funny.
Shut up. What's your biggest goal to like come from this, you think? Do you have like a goal that you want?
I think, like, I don't know if I have like a number goal or like whatever. Like, my whole reason for starting this was to like inspire other people to be comfortable with who they are and being themselves, especially like as a plus size woman. We're not like the conventional like standard of what people see as beautiful. So for me, it's like about self-love and being confident and putting yourself out there no matter what other people are going to say, because people are always going to have something to say about you regardless. So you're stuck in this body for the rest of your life. It's up to you what you decide to do with it. If that means going to the gym and working out every day, that's what you want to do, then you should do that. If you don't want to do that, that's also up to you. I just feel like I want people to be inspired to be the most authentic version of themselves and not care what other people think.
That's fair. Do you think that, because like people say now that the industry is definitely more body inclusive and we do see representation, but do you actually think that's real or that's more just like a facade people are putting out there?
I definitely think it's real in a sense. Like, I think we've come a far way compared to like what it was before, but there's definitely still a lot of work that needs to be done in the space of inclusivity and just being, you know, I don't want to say body positive, but it's like people want to see themselves, right? And it's like, me as a consumer, if you are running a business and you're trying to make money, like, why would you not include things for everybody? It's like Rihanna, for example, coming out with Fenty Beauty, and it's like she was one of like the first makeup brands to come with shades for like all skin tones, and now all the other brands are like trying to catch up. But it's like, that was inclusive, but that's also a smart business decision. Like, don't you want to like make money? So I think inclusivity is important in all aspects, but there's definitely still ways to go.
I think when it comes to like, because I work with like influencers as a part of my job, some of them you can tell it's like, okay, this is like really, really genuine work and you love what you do. And sometimes it's like, yo, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you saying? What is your story? Like, what's your target audience? You know what I mean? This feels like this is just a money grab for you. And I think now it's like everyone tries to get on that influencer train because like, oh, I can like post and make money. Like now for like this podcast, like we have to post. It's so hard for me to do like one video.
Your customer service voice?
When I do like one ad, it takes me like 3 weeks. So I don't know how influencers pump out content daily for ads and brands. Cause I am like, dog, I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know where I'm going to shoot this. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is a lie. What is true? I don't know what's true. It's hard.
This is a lie.
Well, I don't know.
No,
like,
it is.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, I can't say this. This is not true. But I also want to make sure that I'm being respectful of the brand, but also my authentic self. So it's like, how do I make up for that? But
it's definitely a balance. It gets to a point where you kind of just, it's really up to you. It's like, yo, do you want the money or do you just want to? At the beginning, I can see how kind of even just to build your portfolio, like you're just going to take everything just so you have a portfolio. But eventually it gets to a point where like, you feel like you can start to decline things or just switch things up. Like for instance, there was one time where I did a brand deal for like a betting, whatever you call it, agency.
Like a gambling
website.
type
Yeah, like it was like a gambling thing, right?
Parlay type shit. Like,
Yeah. And I did, because a bunch of those are popping up now. Like they're giving hella influencers hella money and stuff. So whenever you guys see like influencers and rappers and all this stuff like gambling, just know that they're getting paid and they're not gambling with their own money. So don't get finessed. But anyways, I did one brand deal for a gambling thing, and then literally as soon as I posted it, another one hit me. And I'm like, I don't want to just be posting hella like gambling stuff, Because first of all, that's not even really my type of vibe. But then also, like, I'm not trying to make people like lose their money because of me.
Right.
Because like even people would be hitting me like, yo, like, does this work? Like, is this legit? And I'm like, I don't even know what to tell you, fam. Like,
You don't want to lie to them.
yeah, like I'm not about to lie to people too. So
Yeah.
I just never ended up doing it. But it's like I literally just like threw away free money. Like I
think
could
there has
I
to
could
be,
have
like,
done this easily.
Some kind of like moral like code you have for yourself, because
Absolutely.
I feel like even for me, as like I'm known as like a plus size influencer, and I had like a brand reach out to me for like flat tummy tea or like something like that, and I'm like, that goes like so against my message of like loving
Literally,
yourself.
what?
I'm like, I can't with a good heart
Yeah.
promote that and
Yeah,
feel good
yeah.
about it just to say, yeah, I got paid to do that. Like, it's so off brand for me. Like, maybe if I was like a fitness influencer or like somebody who was like on a weight loss journey, like maybe that would make sense. But I'm like, I'm literally telling people to like love themselves as they are, but actually have this flat tummy tea and use my
Actually,
code
use
to
this
get
code
15% off.
To
Like,
shit yourself for 7 days straight,
Yeah.
and your stomach will be so flat.
enjoy. Like, I can't do that with a good heart.
Yeah.
Word. I had a weed brand hit me, and everyone knows I don't smoke. I'm like, what am I possibly
I
going
would
to
have called
do?
you out. I'd be like, you a motherfucking liar.
What am I possibly gonna do with this?
You fraud.
Like, what am I? What am I? I'm gonna like hold the packs in my hand because there's no way I could smoke it.
Why?
Because what do I do with that for?
Give it to me.
Yeah, like I would
Yeah.
probably like I'd have to do something like that. But even so, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't what?
Like
Like,
do
give
like
it
a,
away?
like a weed sponsorship.
No, I think it has to make sense for like your brand.
That's
like, or,
true.
like whatever it is that you're doing. And I understand too, like when you're first starting out, it's kind of like you're trying to like take whatever. I guess for me, because I have a job, like it doesn't really like I'm not that hungry for the money. Like obviously I want to make money, but it's like I'm not to the point where it's like I need this money, so I'm just gonna accept this and do whatever with it. Like I feel like it
And a
has
lot
to,
of influencers are like that.
yeah, I
A
feel like it
lot.
really needs to align with my message and like what I want to share with people.
Yeah. Like I said, when it comes to influencers, I'm very, it's like get your bag, but it's like I definitely know your bag's not the bag you portray yourself to be in. Because everything you get is like free, respectfully. Like the girls who like get their hair done every week, it's like, girl,
Miss Girl.
now, if you were an influencer, would you have that 29, 39 inch fucking frontal
every week.
every week?
Yeah.
Girl. No.
I have no idea what that
It's
means.
not realistic.
You don't know that. A frontal.
Like I know what like kind of, but like the specifics of this 20 is like the 29-inch one
it's
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
really
longer the
long
hair
hair.
is,
It's really long
the longer
hair.
the hair is, the more expensive
and
it
if
is.
it's like a virgin HD
Yeah,
lace,
exactly.
bust down 360,
What makes
bleach
hair
knots.
virgin?
Like it comes right off.
Like they
Someone's
just
head.
cut it off the
Ideally-
shorty's head.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Like
yeah.
they just snipped it off the shorty's head and like
Basically,
gave it to
yeah.
you.
yeah.
Like literally, it's marketed.
That doesn't
as,
feel weird to y'all. Like
It looks good.
like this hair was just on someone else's head. Like that's not kind of weird.
No,
No,
Just in theory.
not really.
not
no,
really.
Okay.
My thing is like, so virgin ideally is,
And that's
yeah.
me making him take bullets, eh? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do in
That's
that
a
situation?
legitimate. What do you
bro?
mean? That's a legitimate question.
Weird, y'all.
That's a legitimate question. Is it uncomfortable wearing someone else's hair?
not at all.
That's a legitimate question.
It is, but not really.
It's not weird
is.
to me. I'll do it gladly.
Okay.
Is
well,
it
I
weird
get that.
getting a lineup that's been on other niggas' heads?
That doesn't. That,
Worst comparison.
what?
That wasn't a good one.
What we call a false equivalency. So
What?
Wait, it's made sense in my head. Is it weird when the clip, like if the clippers used on Clyde's head, then used on your head? Your head is
Don't
that
they
weird?
have to clean that?
they washed them.
That's not the
them
same.
Bitches.
Do they wash?
They have
to
to.
put them
They
out.
They have to
sanitize
like
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
put
yeah,
the
yeah.
alcohol.
But
Okay.
even so, that's not the same. Cause like the guys that do like the fake hair thing,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like real people's hair. Like they don't shave off your head
It's
to
not.
put it on my head.
I've always wondered about that. Like,
I don't
that's-
think it is. I think it's like like makeup hair.
No, it's real hair.
No, I think that like sometimes they take like literally other. That's what hair plugs are. Like when they take other people's hair follicles and literally put it in your scalp.
Yeah. Like if you don't
I
have,
think-
so
I'm not-
sometimes if you have enough hair in the back, they'll take it from the back and put it in the front. But if you don't have enough hair, they gotta take like other people's follicles and put it in yours.
Like for the male lace front?
Yeah, no, for the male like
No,
for the
because
male-
they have those.
yeah, for the male hair plugs.
Or I've seen like the girls like they put a whole bunch of glue, like the guy would be bald. They just put a
Yeah.
whole bunch of like ghost bonds on the top of his head, and then they'll get like a Kane Cologne like Afro kinky texture, and then they'll like shave it down to make it look like waves, but it
Yeah.
looks legit.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel like some dudes they like have the spray and stuff to like fill
The
out their
Beijing.
like
the
lineup?
Beijing,
and
it looks awful.
Is that
thing
like
is-
when you see a dude do that? Is it like
What do you mean?
I don't know?
The
Is it like a
Beijing,
turn
like
off?
the
If you
Carlos
have a
Boozer.
Beijing hairline,
What's
I'm not
Beijing?
speaking
What is
to you.
Beijing?
Beijing's
The
like
spray.
hair guy. It's like a. Like
I didn't even know what the
like
name of the
literally,
spray
if you do
is. Like-
this, his hairline's gone. He can't go to the pool. Like
The
it's
black
it's
spray.
over.
You know that like the man from Power always
Let me
had.
show you.
YK Osiris.
No,
Why
not
Kill
White
Cyrus
House.
hair is-
Omari
I swear he
Hardwick.
uses it. I swear he does.
Omari
Does
Hardwick
Jalen Rose use? Because Jalen Rose hairline is
is
crazy.
his crisp, but I think he's just genetically blessed.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, I've never seen that
You've
before.
definitely seen
Let me show
Beijing
you.
before. You probably just don't know.
Which niggas are using it?
People do it on beards a lot too.
I've seen niggas do it on beards. Yeah, like the speckles. And they wash the face and it's gone.
Like ew.
Yeah.
Shorty said, ew.
Why would you do
But
that?
it's like,
I don't know. I'm for it. If y'all want to have fake hair and
No,
fake beards, go ahead, bro. If it looks real, do your thing, fam.
I think for men, it's very, I'd rather my man go completely bald than like have his hairline struggling. Like I cannot do a struggling hairline man. When
Like-
we're like in like our late 30s, early 40s, like baby, let it go.
See, but you see the double standards?
Yeah.
Because imagine I
Yeah.
said that about them.
So what?
The same that you just said, just flip it.
Yeah, but we're
Like,
not
That sounds
bald.
crazy.
But we're not like going
not
bald
balding.
like that.
Yeah, but like
Like
you can put
women's
it in a
hair
different
might
context.
thin, but they're not going
There's
bald.
no
the
way.
like-
There's no way that I can comment on how you should have your hair, and that would be okay.
Cancel.
Impossible.
Okay, if you're like my husband, like what are you gonna say? Like, babe, like
What? I'm gonna say, yo, there's no way my wife is losing her hair. Nah, I don't like that. You should do. What? That sounds crazy.
But like it's not the same because women don't be like going bald like that. When you niggas be like your hairlines be receding by the second. Like it really be pushed back and y'all be holding on to shit that's really back here. And it's
But
like,
yeah,
baby,
I feel you though. I would rather. Yeah, you should just
go
come
bald.
home.
Like
And go
it's
home.
it's gonna be acceptable for you to be bald as a guy. Like no one's really gonna like bat an eyelash if you're bald. But like why would you want to have like you're bald on top with like the little bit in the back? Like why does that look like a
Like
good
the
decision for you?
uncle,
Like
the Uncle Phil.
yeah, like it looks awful.
I don't like it.
More of a self-esteem thing, I assume, for them, right? Because like I just seen this rapper, I think he's from Chicago, Bandman Kev or whatever, and he got liposuction,
The abs, the ab
to make
etching.
his abs and physique and everything look even better, you know?
Yeah, he has
Which-
like a 6-pack now. He had a belly,
People say certain rappers do that.
and it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
You know, it actually doesn't look bad. Like his looks pretty real.
I don't know, man. I just think there's some things that shouldn't be dabbled in.
Why?
Cause it's like, why?
Like if men want to be
Why?
comfortable in their own skin and their body, if they want to spray on their hairline, or if they want to get liposuction
Yeah, if I
to feel
if
comfortable
I
in their own
want
skin,
fake hair and
there is a bit of a
fake
double
beard
standard,
and
like he's
fake
saying.
That's
abs.
true.
How come I can't do it?
You can do it.
No, go ahead, but like,
Yeah, how come it's not accepted?
You can do it. The girls might not like it, but you
Yeah,
can do
exactly.
it.
yeah, go ahead. But no nigga's gonna hate a BBL.
Well,
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's not necessarily-
there are some bad ones, yes, but no, the average nigga's gonna be like, yeah, I'm not touching her. She's a BBL. Come on, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Nah, some guys are like anti like work.
No nigga is going to see a good BBL and be like, nah, she got a fucking BBL. I don't want that. Shut the fuck
But
up.
if it's technically
good
if it's
BBL,
good,
he
you
doesn't-
wouldn't be able to
yeah.
tell.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. A good BBL, you can still tell
You think you can tell?
for sure.
But
I
I think you guys could tell way faster than we
Well,
could
that's
tell.
true.
maybe, but I can tell. I've seen great BBLs. Like, yo, but she had a BBL for sure.
I think the skinny BBLs look really good.
Yeah, but you can tell
Like,
it's
if
a
you get
BBL.
a good one, yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like sometimes I can't tell.
I mean, yeah. It's
Me and
could be a
definitely
mystery.
tell. But I will say, most women won't be like, okay, yes, fake abs, girl, ew. Like that is more likely than like, oh, she's a fake ass, ew.
Because
That's
it's
not
a
happening.
newer, it's like a newer thing that's not,
Not just
accepted
newer. It's
yet.
an unfortunate double
It's a double
standard,
standard.
with men. It's like, yo, nigga, just be yourself.
How come we have to be ourselves and y'all don't have to be yourselves?
I think it's there is a double standard. Like I feel like men are so like much more like susceptible to getting like body shamed or like whatever.
think
and
men
it's
get
like,
body shamed a
oh,
lot.
like
Of course.
haha, that nigga's short. Like haha, it's all cool. But then you go and you say, oh, she's fat. Like as an
And then you're
example,
done.
and
You're
then
finished.
everything's over.
You're finished.
Like as you should be finished. But like, it is a double standard because like if someone says,
Yeah,
"Oh, he's
people have
short,"
to
like no
hold
one's gonna
that.
bat an eyelash at that. They're just
You know
gonna
how
be
many
like,
memes there are about
Yeah.
guys under 6 foot, and they just have to hold that every day of their life, and y'all don't care at all, and it's just okay.
But why are you under 6 foot? No, I'm joking.
My ex-boyfriend was short, so I.
And the wild thing about that, like
I've
specifically,
dealt with guys under 6 feet.
specifically the height thing that's wild is like I feel like that's one of the only, maybe like your height and your dick are the only things that you can't change at all. Like I can gain weight, I can lose weight, I can get the fake hair, I can get the fake abs. You can't change how tall you are, and you can't change your piece. But those are the two things that men would get shamed the most for. That's wild.
I'm hearing about niggas getting DDLs.
Wait, what?
I don't think that's a. I don't.
Wait,
I don't think
what?
that's a safe
Yeah.
procedure yet.
Me neither, but
Big dick? Like big dick enhancements?
They're also
like,
getting height.
I'm here. Sometimes I don't know. I see videos and you see articles and maybe it's like some sort of trolling shit. But like I'm definitely hearing about niggas getting procedures to make their dicks bigger.
That's too scary.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
way too
You
scary,
wouldn't do it?
bro.
What if you had like
No.
2 inches?
That's too scary.
What if
no.
you like, okay, 3 hard?
But how much are they really gonna give you though?
What if you had a micro penis?
Yeah, what if you had, I'm talking like 3 inches hard?
But that's the thing. How much are they really gonna give you? I
Say-
don't think
okay.
I don't
They
think
can't go, like,
Yeah,
crazy
I don't
with
think it's one of those procedures where you could just. It's not like a BBL or titties where you can just make them as big
And I
as you
heard
want.
they like take the skin from like your arm to like make it. So like then you're gonna have like a scar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a limit, and I don't think it's like a long limit. It's not like I don't think they're gonna slap 6 inches on you.
Okay, what if you had 5 but you could push like 8?
I still don't even think that you would be able to do that.
5,
believe you
Tresor.
typing this
5 hard?
5 to 8. It's a big jump.
Crazy.
5 to 8 is a big jump.
Jump.
And it's only 3 inches, but that makes a huge difference. So imagine you were at 5 hard and you can get to 8 hard.
How expensive is it? Is it an expensive procedure?
That was considering.
I don't know. Say it's like 15K.
I mean, if you have the money and you're not scared, I guess I would be way too scared to even attempt something like that. Because if something goes wrong and
Yeah.
now like
Now you're dickless.
like my wee wee is just never getting hard ever again in my life, I have to use like the pump.
Okay.
I never.
No, they're doing this. They're doing it for like $1,000 at places. Yeah, they're
See,
not
no,
ready.
no. There's no way.
no.
There's no way I'm getting a procedure for $1,000.
Let's rewind 1 second. What pump?
There's
What are you
like
talking about?
Yeah, I missed that.
there's pumps.
Oh yeah, I
There's
heard about
pumps
those.
where it's like connected to your piece and you pump it and it gets hard.
It's for like erectile dysfunction or
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
What is happening? That what you put? It was
How
like
does that work?
very. How does that work?
it's like I think it's like a I don't know. I think it's like a cord.
Ever seen Austin Powers? They have it in that movie.
It's like a cord like
And it wraps around your piece.
no, I think it's like in you.
Oh,
Like I think it's connected to you and
like
it
a
goes,
like
So
a
like
catheter.
every time you're
like-
gonna have
like you're
sex,
pumping
you have to like
gas.
run and put it on.
yeah, you probably have to connect it. And you have to like you're pumping a tire or like a bicycle or something.
so as men, right? When you hit the age and your dick is just not working when you want it to, what's gonna be like your go-to?
I don't know, Blue Chew, Viagra.
Viagra.
But I get scary.
Blue Chew sponsorship so bad.
But I get scary because people be like dying off of that and stuff.
Blue Chew?
Like Viagra. and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Bro,
you
that's
can,
how
Gives
what's
them,
his
like,
name
heart
died.
attacks.
Andre Harrell.
Andre Harrell. Who's that?
He was like he was a big executive in music. He's like all of Diddy's kids like godfather and stuff.
He's
Like
off of
he's a
Viagra,
big
he
guy.
died?
He had a heart attack off of like a Viagra.
Oh shit. But Viagra literally like takes like it pumps or forces your body to pump the blood to your penis, right? So your heart's working double time. So if you're not, oh lord.
Yeah,
See that's scary.
that's definitely scary.
Terrifying.
I don't know, man. Like just as men, it's like you kind of just have to deal with what you're given. You have to make it work somehow.
For ugly, it sucks.
Actually, no, I think that's probably the easiest one to correct.
Yeah.
Because if you're ugly, if you have money, you're still gonna get.
In my
girls.
opinion, though, every single thing we're saying, the small dick, the not tall, everything,
If you have
get
bread-
money, get
if
money,
you
get
have
money,
bread-
bro. Like, you're fine.
if you have bread, at that point, it just comes down to ego. Because if you have money, girls are still gonna sleep with you. It's if you have the ego that like maybe potentially they're gonna say, oh, it was whack or your piece is small. If you don't care about that, you're good. Because if you just want the act of sex, girls will have sex with you. It may not be enjoyable for them, or they're not going to tell you that you're good.
Or it's not going to be reoccurring.
Yeah, but women will have sex with you if they know you have bread. That's not an issue.
That's a crazy, to this day, that is a crazy thought to me, but we won't even get into that because I just don't get it.
You don't get like why girls will have sex
Like
with
why
men,
girls have sex with men they're not attracted to, but because they have money, they're gonna fuck with them. That to me is like the craziest concept.
It's not like
because personally, I've been around a lot of rich niggas, but none that I would fuck because I'm not attracted to them. Money. Yeah, like I'm genuinely not attracted to them. So why am I gonna pop my pussy for what?
You shouldn't. But are we talking about what should be happening, or are we talking about what is happening?
And the reality is, like, a lot of women find a man more attractive when he has more money. Like
I don't get that either. It's not like he's gonna like give you the money. So
I'm sure sometimes they do, but it's like,
is it really worth it though?
To me, it's
clout
not.
and money. Sometimes you don't even have to have money. You just need to look like you have money, and they're still going.
Are these quality women? Actually, let me not say that because people are gonna be like,
Cancelled.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is really a quality woman?
High value woman.
Quality is in the eye of the beholder.
Is it?
It is.
Quality man or woman's on the eye of the beholder. I feel like there's kind of like a standard for what a quality man and a quality woman is.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Really?
Because it depends how you live your life. If you're like a porn star, a quality woman for you could be like a girl who is a porn star as well, who has certain characteristics. But to me, I might not think that way.
Okay, I can see what you mean.
So
but
it really
I mean,
just depends.
Quality doesn't really like equate to like sex. It could equate to like how people are as human beings, like kind, genuine, thoughtful. That's more like quality that I'm thinking rather than like how many people you're fucking.
But people don't care about that.
I was gonna say some people don't give a fuck
People
about
don't
any
care
of
about
that.
that. Look how many terrible
See a
people.
guy like, oh, he looks like a great person. Like,
I think like that sometimes.
Look how many terrible people you
What?
know. Like, come on, bro.
oh my God.
Look how many terrible people you know that are lit and thriving. Like that's life. Whoever said that like good people win in life and bad people lose is completely wrong. You may be battling on the inside, but like outside you're lit. They're having a blast. It's a shame, but it's life.
I mean, I guess I just think the whole older men conversation is just y'all gonna have it bad one day.
It is. Some people get lucky and they don't. People young. I personally feel like
Y'all gonna have it bad one day.
I personally feel like I'm gonna be fine because I already look way younger than my age. So I feel like that's gonna keep going on throughout my life. So I don't think I'm really gonna struggle too much with that. The men in my family aren't bald. They're not like, you know.
And there's nothing wrong with being bald.
There's nothing wrong with being bald.
There's
Some
nothing
people
wrong with being
people
bald.
can rock the baldy and it looks fire.
It's true.
But it's just, that's not really my thing. I don't have the head shape for a bald head.
I think Michael B. Jordan's going through it right now. The older man crisis.
Why do you think that?
How old's Michael B. Jordan?
He's like 33. He's not even that
35,
old.
I believe.
That's old. Yeah,
That's
okay.
Hollywood
Okay.
old.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood old for
Hollywood
sure.
old.
And it's also when you're dating a 25-year-old. When people, the thing is, like, back to the age gap conversation, right? When you have a gap that is that large, no matter if you're both adults or whatever the case is, you're going to be on different wavelengths. A lot of the time. Maybe not all the time, but a lot of times on different ways. Obviously, due to the alleged reports, he wanted to be all up in the long-term marriage, all that shit. And she was like, skirt your brakes. Not really ready for all that. So, do you like the age gap? And it's a double-edged sword because as women, as me, for example, I like older men usually, right? But older men may not or might want to move faster because of like their time clock or whatever. And in reverse, men who date older women might want to move faster because they have a biological clock where they want to have kids. Yeah. So the age gap conversation is a lot more complicated than what people make it seem on social media. People think, oh yeah, once you hit like 25, it's easy. You can date up all you want to, but it's like, can you? Because no matter what, you'll still be on a different wavelength. 25 versus 35, it doesn't sound that bad. But I mean, what you want at 35, what you want at 25 would be two completely different things.
I agree.
So if you're Michael B. Jordan, what are you doing?
I get it, man. I get the him at the Warriors game and the face he made. Like, I think that's nasty work on the Warriors' behalf in posting that.
People
like,
think he was he was living his best life. Like, that's not living your best life.
He was going through it.
In the middle of Men's Mental
through
Health
it.
Month,
He was going through
we're putting Michael B. Jordan on the Summer Jam screen. I you know, it is Lori Harvey. You know, you can take a scroll through her Instagram. I get it. You know, that pain. I get it, but I also agree with you that, like,
But
bro, you got all your shit together, you're ready to go and everything. Like, she's 25. Like, no,
Yeah,
she wants to go live life. So
Right.
I don't know. It's the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then I seen someone say it, and it poses the question too, where it's like they were saying he wanted to get married or whatever, right?
They said he wanted a more like serious
Serious.
commitment, long term, all
So
that stuff.
let's say I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So let's say that he wasn't really serious about her. Like, they were together, but he's like, yo, she's 25. She wants to have her fun. I'm gonna be having my fun too. And he was out here like just wilding on the low. Like, he wasn't publicly, like, this is just like, if you know, you know, Michael B. Jordan was out here cheating, wilding, going crazy. Would that like be any, like, would people still look at him away, even though he know they had that agreement that, yo, she's young, she wants to have fun, and I'm just gonna go do my thing too? I don't think people wouldn't like that either.
I think cheating's a different story. I don't think she wanted, personally, from what I understand, I don't think she wanted to like break up. I also think she wanted to be married to him that young, or she wanted to like have that serious commitment that young. But I don't think she wanted to like going around Hollywood popping pussy still. They were clearly in a committed relationship from what we know as an audience. We don't know what they were doing, but from what we could see, they were in a committed relationship. So I don't think she wanted to like go out and pop pussy, but maybe she just didn't want to settle down to that level that
Did
he
he
wanted
propose, or were they just saying like he just wanted to be more serious?
They said he wanted to take the relationship to the next step. So maybe
So yeah.
me assuming
kinda
maybe they
implied.
had that conversation like, oh, like, hey, like I want to propose to you, and she was like,
And I mean, I can see,
No.
and I can see how, like, if you were ready to marry a girl and she didn't want to marry you, how you guys would just break up, because we're clearly in two different timelines.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense.
But I think he looked heartbroken in that little video.
He looked sad. He looked sad.
He did look sad.
Cameras are crazy because you have no idea what he was thinking about. He could have just had run belly. And now everyone's like, look, he's heartbroken over Lori Harvey. And fam, I just ate some bad Cheetos, bro. That's it.
That's true too.
Like,
You really
you
could.
never know.
I don't know. That look wasn't giving me run belly.
It wasn't. It was giving me.
It was giving.
I'm
hurt.
sick right now. Like, I'm sick and I'm sad.
Yeah.
And then plus, we don't even know when they broke up. Just because it touched the news now
That's
does
true.
not
That's
mean
true.
that
That's
it
true.
happened
That's very
recently.
true.
That's true.
They could have been broken up for months.
So
And
what's
he's
your-
already upset over a next shorty.
okay.
Tell Steve Harvey I don't want it.
I know Future was giggling at home.
Yo, Future's at home like, you've made me proud. You know? Like,
Future's a different story. But what is your like? What is like your biggest like heartbreak moment? Like when you knew like, yo, I am down bad.
Oh my gosh.
so, this is the Relentless Diaries.
Look.
What is? I want to know. When did you know? Like, yo,
This is not a safe
I'm
space.
down.
Yeah,
It's a safe space.
low key, this is not a safe space, but I'ma still put myself in the line of
Okay.
fire. If you guys know me, you know that like I'm not really like a relationship feelings type of guy, you know. But there was one time, and TC is laughing because he was there through the whole saga. And low key, I kind of blame some of my friends, you know. I blame some of my friends because you know how sometimes when you're in a situation you're kind of blinded.
You're blind.
Yeah.
You're blind.
None of my friends were like, yo, you're bugging right now. Like, they never stopped me. I just kept going.
Just kept going.
Right.
And they never stopped me. So that's why I blame y'all. But anyways, there was a day, and you guys, I'm not making this up on my life. There was a day when I was at home with the lights off, drinking Fireball, listening to Marvin's Room.
Fireball, you were down.
Fireball
At
and Marvin's
home
Room.
with
Shit.
the lights off, drinking Fireball by myself, listening to
Yeah,
Marvin's
you were
Room.
down horrendous.
I was like, yo, this has to end right now. I can never be in this position.
This down horrendous.
I can never be in this position ever again in my life.
So what happened?
Like, what happened?
Yeah, like-
are we gonna go there?
Yeah, you don't need to go all the way.
Are we gonna go there? Because
I'm nosy.
You know what?
I don't think so.
You know what? Let's not. Because yeah.
You said it's not a safe space, so maybe you shouldn't.
Let's not. I would. If we were really gonna take it there.
No, there's an extent that we can take this, and then there's another. There's Patreon.
If we were gonna
vibes
take
that
it there,
approaching.
I would take it there, but I'm not gonna take it there.
Okay.
So that was like the
I'll explain off camera.
okay. But that was like your down bad moment.
Yeah.
I think I know the story. But that was like your down bad moment. Like, like, oh, I am down bad. Like heartbroken down bad.
One of my one and only moments. Because, I mean, based off of what happened, anybody would be, I think people would be in a way worse position than I was in that scenario.
Okay, give us like the peak of what happened that like set you off.
How do I say this without like
Saying the whole
Summarize
thing.
it. Just like what was that moment like, okay, this is what really got me.
Let's just say it was my birthday and I'm trying so hard. I want to give y'all the story, but I like
Just give us the peak moment. Like it was your birthday and what did she do?
It was my birthday. There were plans for my birthday.
Including her.
Yes.
Okay.
And she was fucking an ex-man. And I'm not even, there's a sprinkle that makes it. There's a sprinkle that makes it even worse. And I'm not even gonna say it.
Was it your friend?
No.
That would have been bum, 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 bum.
And this cannot be the clip either because she will see it 100%.
Fuck her if she sees it. She's an op, bro. This has to be a clip.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability. Yeah, fuck that girl, whoever she is. How you don't fucking
Yeah, you're dead wrong for that.
Were you guys like talking?
It was a very complicated situation. I don't even want to say that. No, I don't even want to say we were talking.
But my thing is, if I have plans with any guy, whether we're talking, just friends, whatever, if I have plans with you on your birthday, fucking another nigga, you're a down bad bitch. Like you're fucking rude. Like you're mean.
Wilding out.
You're mean.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah.
Of course, that's very mean.
That's really mean.
Yeah. That's why I was in my bed drinking Fireball, listening to Marvin's room with the lights off.
Did she tell you like I'm not coming, or was it like one of those like her phone's ringing and
Oh,
I was blocked.
Oh no, this
no.
Yep. If we wanted to take this podcast to the next level, congratulations. We just got there.
Not the
That ain't right.
So she blocked your number
She
on your
blocked
birthday.
you on your birthday?
It was fucking another nigga.
Yep.
That's just wicked.
She's a
That's
low.
crazy.
She's a low down.
That's wild. Yeah.
Damn, Gyal, they're wicked.
I mean, hope you fucked her
Wicked
friend.
on them. You're wicked
Exactly.
on them because that's crazy.
Is this where we're going? Okay.
Hey man, it was a wild time. It was a wild time in my life.
Did you get her jumped? Yo, you know what? One thing I know, I say that because one of my best friends says if a girl ever broke his heart, he's getting her and her mom.
I wouldn't do. I'm a nice guy.
Jumped.
I'm a nice guy. I wouldn't do
Her
that.
mom's in it too.
He's calling his hood shorty friends because he can't physically hurt her. 'Cause he's a man. He will get her and her mother
You got a next thing coming.
jumped. So was it that bad, or you thought about getting her jumped?
Nah, that wasn't even where my mind was at. And this was so long ago that like that's literally just not like I just like that whole scenario wouldn't happen today. Like there were
I
things
hope not.
no,
That's
because
crazy,
like there were
Tresor.
things that led up to that I let slide that today it would be impossible for
You
me.
ignored the red flags.
Yeah, it was one of those. So it was them ones where it was like I was upset, but I wasn't really surprised because like I saw the signs that you could act kind of wild.
And you ignored them.
Yeah.
I hope she gets every curse for the rest of her life. She's
Oh,
a
she
bad
has.
person.
What'd you say? She said what?
I said I hope she gets every curse, and he said she has. That's bad. That's not even like that's genuine like bad person.
That's
energy.
wicked.
Like,
That's
really
common.
mean.
That's wicked.
Yeah, but
happens.
that happens a lot.
Okay, Clyde. What's
People
your
are crazy.
What
You
was
know-
your low down moment?
There's an
Okay, no, wait. Tell us the moment when you were low down and what was the lead up to? Like, what was the peak point? Like,
I'll tell you one thing. First of all, there is an answer to this question you're asking that not Batman or anybody could beat out of me. I'll start there. But I do.
Come on.
But no. I have an answer. I have an answer on that level. I do have an answer that's equally on the same level, and I will give you there. So
give me the Batman answer.
no, there's a.
We are supposed to be taking this podcast to the next level.
I got you.
It's our 2-year
I
anniversary.
can't be the only one going out on the ledge.
I'm gonna go on the ledge. You want point B first?
No, I want what was the one where you're like, yo, I am down, low down, bad.
I was down, low down bad. It was like 3 a.m. and I'm like pumping wine bottles and doing my closing duties at a restaurant that I worked at, right? Mm-hmm. Now the lead up to and then something similar that exactly happened to you happened to me right after that. But the lead up to that, I worked at a restaurant that was very popular and it was a very big time in the city. And I was dating a girl. Like I was very we were pretty serious. And I got her and her friends a table at this restaurant that I worked at. And I remember like I got them shots and everything. I felt like, all right, like they're gonna have a good time. It's cool. And then like I came back up and there was a wide variety of NBA players at the table. And then I remember like getting called, and then like I couldn't, like for whatever happened, I couldn't really even deal with the situation. I had like, it was crazy haywire.
You were on shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
My choosy meters are tingling. Continue the story.
She chose.
and then I remember coming back to the table and there was like quadruple the amount of shot glasses than like when I was first there and everything, and it was like just not a good look. And I remember all these it was in the middle of playoffs too, and these niggas were up 2-0 on us, and they're like, oh, we're not coming back to Toronto, so we're gonna get everything we can while we whatever. Anyways, she leaves with her friends and everything, and I'm watching
With
it.
the niggas?
Yeah, I assume so. I didn't watch. I don't think they left together, but I'm watching on Instagram and all the stories, and I'm looking at the friends' stories and everything, and they're in the booth with these niggas that were at the table, right? And I remember my girl being like, I remember her calling, I think she messaged me asking if she could sleep over.
No, go sleep with them. Sleep in the club.
I remember, yeah, I was bent, being like, okay.
Like what?
Sleep in the club.
Sleep in the club, bro. You want to go take shots and be choosy?
And
go
then she
sleep
said
right there.
And then she said, like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna come sleep over or whatever. And I know that her and her friends all had an Airbnb together that night, so I thought it was weird that that she went and did all that and then was asking me. Anyways, she never pulls up. Never pulled up. Didn't answer her phone. I almost called her dad. I remember being like, this is what I mean by like. I remember thinking to call, like, should I call her fucking dad? I should call her fucking dad right now, You know what? That was the down bad moment. Thinking to call it, because I remember watching the stories and knowing that she's with all these some max contract niggas.
What team was it?
I won't say the team. I'll tell you the team. I'll tell you the team off camera. I'll tell you the team off camera. And then.
Did the team win the playoffs that year?
No.
Okay.
And I think, and if you do maths, you can
I can
up
guess
2-0.
which team.
Anyways.
The team was up 2-0, not up.
Anyways.
Wait, were we up 2-0?
Anyways,
Let him finish. Sorry.
Anyways, yeah. She didn't reply till like maybe 11:30 a.m. the next day. Ooh. And I stayed up. I remember being up the whole time and just being in like turmoil.
That happened to me.
You know what I mean? By like checking your phone, you're waiting, and then
I went to the gym at 5 a.m. I was so upset. And I could not sleep. I went to the gym at 5 a.m. I was there waiting for them to open the door. So what was her explanation?
I fell asleep.
Liar.
No, she lied.
Liar.
You know what I mean? Right here, right?
And she thinks you're stupid.
Yeah, like you take me for idiot. Like,
yeah, I think you're for idiot.
Yeah, she's a liar for sure.
But I feel like the worst of it was when I was closing and everyone was having such a great time, all the servers. Oh, I made $3,000 tonight, and I'm just Yeah, my girl's
getting fucked.
My girl's getting fucked by a 2-time MVP, but
2-time
Bro.
MVP.
My biggest pet peeve is
brain
when
is going
people
right now.
think that I'm stupid. Like, how dare you insult my intelligence by thinking that this lie is gonna work
Like, it's
on
gonna
me?
work. Don't play in my face.
Like, what?
Where's the ginger ale?
Come on, bro.
yeah.
Let me tell you, them gyal.
I'll step in front of the bullets
wicked,
too. You know,
them
like,
gyal
I
are
should-
wicked, them wicked, them wicked, them wicked till morning, bro. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're wicked.
Can I ask, the woman that did this to you was it an East End or West End girl?
oh my god.
Now I'm
Don't give it away. No, it'll give it away.
Really? Okay.
It'll give it away.
I really want to know.
say-
I really want to know if it was an East End or West End.
I want to say it, but it'll give it. It will 100% give it away.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me off camera.
Yeah.
Dej, are we going around the table?
I guess so.
What's your-
How? Oh, okay.
Your worst down
So
bad
I
moment.
feel like the backup story is not that juicy.
Okay.
But like I just knew I was down bad. I was on my way to work and I was going to like a work conference downtown, and I was on the GO train, and like we were like breaking up over text, which was not the plan. Like I wanted to be like face to face, but the conversation that we were having, it just wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And like we ended up like breaking up over text, and I'm on the GO train and I am like bawling. And if it wasn't bad enough, the fare inspector comes.
Shit. You ain't pay for your ticket?
No, I paid.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
paid.
say.
Are you? Are you okay? Is something wrong with you?
But it was a white man, and he just looked at me, and then he called like the woman fare inspector to come. He's like, I can't do this.
Damn.
The woman comes, and then she's like there like talking to me, and she's just like, oh, like, you know, he's not worth it, blah blah blah. But like it was just so embarrassing.
That's
like
so embarrassing.
you're bawling on the GO train on the mid level. Like what's
And the
wrong
fare
with
inspectors
you?
are telling you
And
on the back,
fare
like,
inspector,
that's
she's
crazy,
like,
yeah.
they're like, it's gonna be okay.
Imagine you just standing there beside her, like.
The man took one look at me. He was like, oh, like Gina or whatever her name was, like called her. He's like, you got to come over here. And then he just left. And then the lady came. She tried to make me feel better. And then I had to go to work like for the rest of the day. And I was in the conference like every 5 seconds. I was like, I got to get out of here. Yeah.
To go cry again?
To go cry again. I was down bad. I was down so bad. The thing is, the lead up to the situation wasn't even that bad. But like, you know, when it's just like, it's been like thing after thing, and it's just like the last straw, you're just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, that's just what it was. But I was crying on the Lakeshore East.
Shit.
It was rough.
Damn.
Yeah.
How about you, Zoe?
What about me?
What do you mean,
What do you
about
mean,
you?
what about you?
You just made us all say.
Like, what?
I don't have a down bad story.
Oh, of course you don't.
You were never down bad.
Of course. She's always the one
I've never been
doing
curved.
it.
I've never been down bad.
She's always the one doing it.
I've never been down bad. No, I'm kidding. My new trademark is down horrendous.
Down
I
atrocious.
was down bad like last week.
Good, so let's expand.
Not last
But that wasn't my worst down bad moment. But I was definitely down bad like last week. My worst down bad moment though, I think, what was my worst down bad moment? It was not, honestly, it's not as bad as y'all. I think I was
I don't
down
think we
bad.
can compete with those stories.
Yeah, those are crazy. I was down bad. Like, I really liked this guy, and we were like talking for a minute, whatever. And we were seeing each other like pretty consistently, all this stuff, whatever. And like around Christmas, I found out that he was like basically like talking to this next bitch at the same time, or like basically like dating this other girl who lived in a different city at like the same time, because she like slid in my DMs literally like maybe like a couple days before Christmas. She's like, oh, like, why you my man's and likes, like, type shit. And I was like, bitch, you mean our man? I tried to be all hard, but I was like,
Did you say that?
I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my, you mean our man? Like, blah, blah. But in my head, I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. What the fuck? And it was Christmas Day, and
shit.
Oh my God.
I did not eat.
You know how upset you have to be to not eat on Christmas?
Christmas Day, I did not eat. I don't think I went to Christmas dinner. I don't think I came down for Christmas breakfast.
You were down horrendous.
I don't think I opened the gift. Every gift I had, I was just like in my head, like down bad. Like I was like, bro, I'm not hungry. Fuck Christmas. Fuck this nigga. I hate him and this bitch. Like, it's over. But then I think I was fine. Like a couple of days later, like a week later, I was like, yeah, over it.
So did they stay together?
No, because I'm pretty sure he cheated on her with me. So he's just
Yikes.
like, fuck.
Yikes.
You said
But-
a couple days. It
Yeah.
took me a couple weeks.
With me, like, even like, I was down bad over a nigga. I've been down bad over a nigga multiple times. Recently, I've been down bad over the same nigga multiple times. But I bounced back pretty good. So I even like talked to his boy. He was like, you sound like pretty good for someone who's like down bad. I'm like, yeah, I'm down bad, but I'm straight. But I'm down bad mentally, but I'm straight.
Have you ever known a girl was like down bad over you?
Yeah.
And how do you like maneuver that situation? Like if you don't really want to rock with her.
That's a good question. I feel like anytime it has happened, I've thought back to it and thought I should have handled that better.
I feel like I handle them pretty well. I like to get ahead of situations. When I start to see you like start to get there,
It's starting to get to that point.
yeah, I'll like pump the brakes. I'll be like, yo, like,
You're doing
like
the most.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna just let you know, like, yo, just to remind you
The terms and conditions.
the terms and conditions of our agreement as per our last conversation.
Not the
I need to be
corporate
better
email
at that.
speak.
Ooh, like
better at
this
that.
is not gonna be, because I feel like as hard as it is, I feel like you have to literally just be brutally honest with people, or they're gonna take one thing that you say and spin it into something else and then call you a liar like farther in the future. So I will literally tell a girl, yo, we are never going to be together. And people will be like, ow, oh, wow, ouch. But I'm like, bro, like, if I've tried, like, the subtle, nice way. If I've already tried to, like, hint at it and make it subtle and you're not getting it, I literally just have to tell you, yo, we are not going to be together. So now, like, there's no way you can misconstrue what I'm saying anymore.
I get that, but I feel like that would be like, fuck this nigga. Like,
No, but that's
we're
not,
never gonna be together. Like, okay.
but that's not the beginning. Like, I've tried multiple
He's like,
other
I've tried to
things
say it
first.
nice
Yeah,
first.
I've tried to say it nicely, but now you just have to, I have to bluntly say it because obviously you're just not understanding what I'm saying. And now you're trying to get mad at me for like talking to other girls when we have no establishment at all. Like, come on, crazy lady, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, come on, crazy lady.
No, it's important, and I'm bad at that shit. Yeah.
I think I'll be like, nigga, why? Like, every time
Not
to be
nigga,
like,
why?
bitch, why?
What do you mean, why?
Why are we never gonna be together?
You'd ask him why?
It depends on.
There's no way you're gonna
actually-
ask a man
I
why.
wouldn't ask why.
No, I don't think I would ask.
There's
why.
no way you're gonna
I'd
ask
say okay,
why.
and then I
If
probably
you
would talk
literally
to him
say,
again.
if you tell me, yo, we're never gonna be together, like those are the exact words you say, like we're never gonna be together.
A variation of that. It might not be that harsh. I'll be like, yo, I'm just telling you that there is not a relationship in our future. We could be cool, but there is not a relationship in our future.
That's tough.
That's just something you have to accept.
But I also feel like too,
Yeah.
like going into the situation, if you already knew that, then you should have been prepared to hear that.
You think
kind of
that you
response.
think a lot of girls care about that?
Care about what?
What was
Yeah,
established at
yeah,
the beginning?
yeah. Fuck that, I like you
Whenever
now.
their feelings change, this whole situation changes.
Nah, because I've had situations where guys are like, yo, I'm not in a
Not trying
relationship.
to be in a
not in a
relationship.
And then he'll kiss my forehead. I'm like, but he didn't say that though. He never said that.
Stand up.
This is all me. Or this is like maybe I'm like 18.
When you're a
He'll be
youth.
like, yeah, you know, I'm not trying to like date.
Forehead
and then
kiss
he'd
is
like
fucking
cuddle
hard.
me, and I'd be like, but he
Yeah.
never said that. He never said that. Yeah.
See,
That
my
shit-
thing is, and it may be a bit problematic, but my thing is like, if we mapped out the terms and conditions, no matter what I do, you should not
You shouldn't
think
stray away from
past
that.
anything. Because you know how girls will say, "Oh, like he said we're not gonna be together, but he does boyfriend shit."
Yeah.
I don't think boyfriend shit is a thing if I already told you what's going on. Now, of course, granted, there's certain guys that will like get
Overdo it.
mad if a girl talks to another guy or he only wants her to, like, I'm not that type of person.
So you don't care what she does.
Like, you can do what you want to do. I'm more so just like of course, I'm human. It might make me feel a type of way, but I'm not going to express that to you because I know,
You know the terms and
and conditions of our agreement. And if I'm not
Yeah.
okay with it, I will voice that. But I feel like girls will say, oh, yeah, but but you took me on this date, or you were doing this with me, or you were spending time with me, or you bought me something, like you're doing boyfriend shit. Of course I'm gonna start having feelings for you. It's like, yo, I'm sorry that I want to treat you like a decent human being. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing boyfriend shit just because I'm being nice to you. Like, of course I like you as a person. I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna do nice things for you. I do that for everybody.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that's not boyfriend shit, because I told you I'm not on that. And I've never stopped you. Like, I've never stopped you from being in something with anyone else.
And videos.
I also think men are like double standard, like self-sabotage men. Because
Yes.
I've had conversations recently with like my guy friends, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, I love her, da da da, like she's the one, but you know, can never be with her. And it's like,
That sounds self-aware to me.
If you love her and she's the one, why can't you be with her?
No, but there's obviously a reason why. Whatever the reason is, there's obviously
She's
a
the
reason.
one. I love her.
What's
the reason?
If you love something enough,
it could just be timing.
Don't even.
yeah.
Don't even.
No,
No, but is that not true though?
it could just be timing.
If you know you're bad for.
No, it literally could
I'm not
just,
gonna do it. I'm
it
not-
literally could just be timing. And if I know this is not a good time for us to be
we have
together,
women in the audience. See how they're gonna lead to this.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, that's the difference between men and women. Like, you guys are way more like, let me just jump into this, and whatever happens, happens. I'll try to make it work. Guys are more so like, we're more analytical with it. We're like, okay, if I do this, is this gonna work? And yeah, that's my downfall. I'm super analytical about all my relationships with people. I could like you, but if I'm like, yo, realistically in my mind, it doesn't seem like it makes sense and it doesn't seem like it's gonna work, I'm not even gonna move forward with it. Even if I really like you, I will stop myself.
I don't get it.
Because
Like, I just don't understand it.
I'm like, I love you. Whatever it takes. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's go to Greece.
You're telling me somebody's the one and you love them. What? Like, what's wrong about the timing?
Thank you.
it
It's probably
depends.
money, because that's how men are.
It could be money. Yeah, that could be a thing. It could
Yeah.
be money. Like, you don't feel like you're in a financial
You're not
position
up
to
yet.
want to be with, like, to be with someone. There's like multiple reasons. Or if you're like, in my case, I never really felt the need to really try to get a girlfriend because I feel like I'm probably moving soon and I don't like long distance relationships. So why am I going to start dating someone now? Like, that just doesn't make sense. If I know myself and I know I don't like long distance relationships,
But you
But
love her,
But you love her.
and she's the one.
but I don't like long. Okay, well, that's kind of different. I've never been to that level where I love her and she's the one. I've never experienced that.
Okay, what if you
there's
just
clearly a
love
reason.
her?
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been in love. So
Oh God. Okay, Clyde, what if you love a girl
Okay.
and you guys both, you know, the feelings are mutual and she has everything you have everything she has. or
I have
needs, or-
everything.
Okay, maybe not. Okay.
Within reason.
because there has to be a reason. There's a reason
But
you
my
guys
thing
aren't
is
together.
okay, what I will say for women, usually the reason why things may not work, women will overlook that because their feelings are so strong, right? Men claim to have these strong feelings, but that one reason always overpowers their strong feelings. Why?
Which I don't get.
Yeah, that's
Thank
me.
you.
But what if it's like a really big valid reason? Like, let's say
But what is it?
that situation. Okay.
What is it?
I like money. I think that's like the number
Yeah.
one, and I think that's valid. If you love this girl and you want to give her the kind of life that you feel like she deserves, and you don't got it like that, why would you disturb that? Another thing too, I think, is if you are at war with yourself, if you have demons, if you have very big internal conflicts. Yeah, but
if you have demons running around in your soul,
Demons.
you just can't.
if your mental health isn't
Why are
good,
you guys always fighting demons? All of you are fighting demons.
I am not fighting no
What are the
demons.
demons?
I'm not. I'm on a heaven tick. Never a hell tick. I'm good. Ladies, I have no demons that I'm fighting. I have no demons, bro. I'm good.
no, but you want them.
We need a clip of that, please.
I'm a good guy. I don't do people dirty. I'm not on no type of hard drugs
That's
that
not
I'm
what
trying
he means
to.
by demons. First of
I don't
all,
think- yeah, that's
not what
I
he
mean,
means.
yeah.
I don't have a shady past where like I killed someone and now I'm guilty about it and I see them
Yeah.
every night.
You're
Like,
so
Those are definitely demons.
you're so Jamaican. I said demon. But
I'm sorry. That's not what the fuck he meant.
what else are demons?
That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of.
I literally mean internal conflict.
Are you talking about killing people?
That's demons.
It is. It can be. It can be.
that's the
You
demon
murdered
of all
you
demons.
murdered someone
Like,
and it's haunting you.
That's not what he means. That's not what he means.
So what does he
I'm
mean?
going to throw up.
I don't have demons.
No.
he didn't mean literal demons.
Shorty didn't give you demons.
You literally, he did not mean literal demons, the ghost of the person you killed
That's not what I'm saying.
10 years ago.
I'm talking
That's not
about
what the fuck he meant.
I'm talking about the guilt of the murder on your conscience.
Where's that big
What
piece
the
of toilet
fuck
paper?
is Tresor talking about?
I'm not talking about the actual ghost. I'm talking about the guilt of the killing on your conscience. That's a demon.
It's so far off of what Clyde means.
So what are the demons that you're referring
He
to
said
then?
internal conflict.
It's an internal conflict.
That's a mental internal conflict. I can't sleep because I killed someone and I feel bad.
Therefore, we can't be
Oh
together.
my God. Therefore, we can't.
We can't be together.
So I killed this nigga 5 years ago. Nobody knows it. I see him at night. So we cannot be
It's
together.
not gonna work.
That sounds very legitimate to me.
That's funny.
Clyde,
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
talk
So,
about what you mean.
I mean,
I
like,
understand what he means by internal demons, but
Ex-
I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck.
well, the example you brought up, like if maybe you have a tendency to like self-sabotage or something,
Mm-hmm.
if that's something you know you like do and you know it's something you need to work on, and she's the one or you love her and everything like that and you want the best for her and you know that you have that tendency to self-sabotage, would you not want to fix that before engaging in the relationship? Like, why don't you want the nigga to not have demons? You know, don't you want no demons in the relationship?
No, because they want to fix you.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not true.
I think that
Oh,
could
That's
be.
not true. Not me.
Not me.
I don't want to fix you.
I'm not a therapist.
This is not Grey's Anatomy. I will try to fix you. No, that's not me.
I just feel like
No.
sometimes I get what you're saying, but I feel like sometimes the I have demons is a cop out.
It definitely is sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's probably dudes that say that when it's like
Fighting demons.
All of you fighting demons.
That's the man that he killed in his dream, fighting him.
Please go to hell.
I'm done.
I won't. Everything. Only. What are you talking about? Shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and that. You get, stop moving the table, bro.
She dropped everything.
I cannot breathe. Oh my God, please
Come
fuck
on,
off.
man.
Stop doing that. Stop. Oh
Come
my
on,
fucking
man.
God. I don't know where are we right now? What? Oh my
We
God.
talk about demons.
No, fuck the demons. My point is, I think that men need to start jumping into love.
Can't do that one. Can't do that one right there.
I think men need to start jumping into their feelings and their emotions and their love and care for women that they claim to love and care about,
Go to therapy.
instead of just, oh, there's just one thing that's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna completely self-sabotage.
It's a bit of a sticky one still. I can't even promise that one. I'll be honest. I can't promise
So what
that.
if she's willing to like
put up with demons.
Not
I
necessarily
don't
that.
like
She
that
didn't
one.
say that. She
Not
didn't
put
say
up with
that.
demons.
Y'all are loving the demon talk. So
no, like what if she's willing to like work with you through whatever? Well, maybe not the demons if you kill somebody, but like
Some girls will work with you.
some
work through that
are,
as well.
but I feel like that's a situation that women are often expressing like, oh, I built this nigga, and then once he's good, he's gonna go get like, you know. I feel like
But I feel like men don't even want to work through the potential problem. It's like, that's the one problem, made us write it off. Like, I have this one issue, fuck it, I'm not even trying to move forward with this, because, nah.
I think that's true.
And
Like,
then you're just down bad by yourself forever, thinking about this girl, and you let that one thing fuck it up.
But is that not how? I don't want to say it anymore.
What? Is that not how,
Is that not how demons get created though? If you have something like that, you had a situation like that, and you don't address it, and you let it linger for years and years, and you don't properly address it or go to therapy or talk to somebody about it, then it gets worse, and then I don't know, like.
I mean, I understand what you mean, but I just think, I don't know, men are.
I understand
men
you
are
guys
weird.
do
You guys need to do the work.
Y'all are
What is
fighting
the work?
demons.
Like, fix your demons. Like, go to therapy. Like,
And stop self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
If you like someone, just go for it.
You make it sound way more simple than it
Because it
is.
literally
It
is that
is.
simple.
I don't think it's that simple.
that's because you're overthinking.
You are. If you like someone, you're going to make it work. You're going to go for it.
Though I do understand, like, you're saying you want to move. Like, I feel like I could understand that aspect because I wouldn't want to do a long-distance relationship either. But, like, outside of that.
I'm not opposed
So when
to
you
long
move to
distance.
wherever you're going to go and be permanently, would you then try and be in a relationship?
Yeah, if I know it's somewhere I'm staying.
happens?
Yeah, if I'm feeling it.
But I mean, okay, say you got an opportunity say you're living in New York for like 5 years. You thought you were going to stay in New York, but then you got an opportunity in, I don't fucking know. What's another
LA
big-
or something.
Yeah, LA or Atlanta. But you have a shorty in New York. You love her, held it down, but now you got to move to Atlanta. You're going to break up with her because you got to move to Atlanta now?
No, but see, that's different because then I think like the older you get is the more serious the relationships are. And at that point, say if it's in 5 years and I'm like 30, 31, 32, 33, and I really want to be serious with someone and the girl that I'm dating, I actually think I'm going to marry her, then I might try to,
Fight those
make
demons.
it work. But if it's just like, I don't know, it may be not the correct output, but I feel like at this age that most of us are, like this age range, the girl that I'm dating right now, like we're probably not gonna get married. Like, so I'm not doing the most.
I think so. You're 26.
Yeah,
You're going to be 27.
Some people marry their high school sweetheart.
I think you could.
definitely.
I think if you start dating a girl now, you could definitely marry her.
You could, but our odds are it's probably not gonna be that person.
I think so.
Like you think like the next man that you date would be your husband.
Absolutely.
You better be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I
think-
personally,
I
I'm
personally
also
think-
older than you guys, though. I'm
I
turning
personally
29.
just don't feel that way.
Yeah, but I even think me being 25, still kind of young.
You guys
But
are
I even
youths.
I even think me being 25, the next man that I be with, I think would be my husband.
I doubt it.
I don't have no more heartbreak left in me.
I doubt it.
He said, "This is not a Lori Harvey take."
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
not
getting
Lord
married.
everything. Next man's gonna be locked down. We in
Married
this.
down.
5 ever.
You think the next girl you date's gonna be your wife?
No.
See, you see how easy like
I hope
It-
she doesn't see that.
She could be. She could be, but like
You can't even say that with certainty.
No,
You
but
don't
that
know
I don't
that.
think that approach is like good either. Like
the next
Well,
man
by
I date is
force,
gonna
like-
be
yeah,
my
like
husband.
that's a little I don't think you should approach each relationship like, hey, this is gonna be it. Like, they're gonna be the one. I don't think that's good either.
That's fair. That is also
Yeah.
true. I just think men need to, just like I said, to start loving, be jumping into feelings.
I don't know about
We're not a
You
as,
know how many great girls in the city you're probably not talking to?
no,
because-
definitely for sure. No, but I know that. Like I know there's been women in my life that would have been like amazing women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I'm just like I just wasn't really in the position to fully give myself.
Have you explicitly told a girl that before?
That like she's a good girl, but I'm
Not
not
a good
ready.
girl.
Essentially, more or less.
girl.
Not really. I don't think so.
Because I've explicitly said that before. I was like, all right.
I've thought it, but I don't think I've ever told her.
Listen,
And then it is what it is.
y'all are self-sabotaging, doing back arches in the party. I just want.
I don't know where those two correlated.
Doing what?
Men are down
Down
bad this summer. Okay? The video, a certain video that went viral, or I don't know,
shit.
is on the way viral on Instagram of a certain
Yo.
man jumping on a table and doing a back arch over the booth.
And then
Okay,
sticking
hold on.
His tongue out.
Okay, hold on. Let me shoot him some bail. He didn't do a back arch. That makes it seem like he purposely like bended backwards. He didn't do that. He fell
Like
backwards.
you said, yo, watch this arch.
He fell backwards.
Y'all want to see the arch? Y'all want to see me arch? That's what.
Yo.
He fell backwards. He didn't do a back arch.
For everyone who doesn't know what we're
That's
talking about,
crazy.
we have a friend who likes to get lit and act a fool. And recently, he was at a party, and he decided, first of all, he's 6'5", by the way. He is a very big nigga. He decided that he was going to take his shirt off.
Rip it off.
Rip his shirt off, dance in the middle of the party, jump on the booth table, and because I guess the booth table was wet, he slipped, and his legs went flying in the air. The girls had to hold his legs down, and his back arched. Completely arched over the table. I have a picture of it. I'm gonna send it to you so you can put a picture in a clip.
Ew.
I have a picture of it. The man was doing a back arch in the fucking function. Now, my question is, what is the dance when men dance at parties? Okay, what is the etiquette?
There's definitely dancing etiquette.
There should be dancing etiquette when you're a man at a party.
There is.
You have two opposite ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well,
like you don't dance.
you
and
don't
dance
dance at all.
Not at all, but like I'm not like a dancer and
Yeah.
I'll
First-
vibe and nod my head or something.
Firstly, I think it depends on context.
Niggas say,
Not the shimmy.
No, nod my head and like whatever vibe.
shuck and jive,
Do a little bob.
body roll.
But like
Twist
I'm
and
not.
turn.
A little.
My
not
my
dancing
song
like that.
doesn't come on and like I don't have like a waist slide, like the way that he does this
Waistline.
shit.
What's
Got
in a
it.
waistline? Okay.
So what is the dancing
I think
etiquette?
there's context. I think it depends where you are, who you are, and what's playing. Those are the first three context clues, right?
And how big you are.
Yes, that does play a
Definitely
factor.
plays a-
So you hate that gorilla dance?
Yeah, that nigga's
Oh
too big
my
to be
God.
dancing. I appreciate how happy he is, but he's too big to be dancing the level that he's dancing.
So much body shaming for
So-
men this episode.
Sorry.
So because I have
Sorry.
word, like just because he's big, he can't have fun and
No, you
dance.
can, but realize how much space you're taking up.
Said know yourself.
It's like when you have a pit bull. Have you ever had a pit bull before? Or like a big dog?
Yes.
Okay, you ever when they're puppies and they hoo, 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 and they jump around, they're knocking shit over because they're excited. They don't understand how big they are and the impact they're having on the house. That is what it's like when
So you're
big
saying
niggas
man's
dance.
and they're like
so when
knocking
big
people
when
over.
big niggas dance in the function, they're literally like pit bulls untrained.
And you're taking up so much
Y'all taking up so much space, you're knocking shit over, the girls are scared.
You're sweating.
Because I've heard
like you're wet.
I've heard
Yeah.
some girls don't like men dancing at all.
No,
like,
I
in
love.
parties.
I like when men
No.
dance for sure. But when you're like 7 foot, getting naked, doing the splits, come on,
That's
bro.
crazy.
What's happening?
Okay, but
Have
anyways,
some decorum and stop acting like a fucking
like I was
hooligan.
saying,
Yeah.
I was saying where you are, who you are, and what was the third one?
What's
the song,
playing.
like what's playing. So boom, who you are. Firstly, it depends because like I understand. Like I can speak for myself personally because I'm an entertainer. I'm almost even kind of like people. Okay, I'll come out. And because people know certain songs that I like, as soon as a song will come on, flashlight in my face.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I almost kind of feel like I have
gotta
to
perform.
have to do something, you know, like I have to do a little something. And even in my little something, like I'm not going too crazy. The only time you'll see me go crazy is if I'm literally like hosting something and I'm like on a stage by myself.
Right.
Let me ask you something though. As a black man, with the whole like the expectation and stuff, when people come up to you or like want you to dance and shit like that, you ever like catch a vibe where it's kind of like, yo, fuck, I'm not like.
But no, because I've never been in a situation where I've danced for people just for the
Dance, nigga,
sake.
dance.
Yeah.
Like just for the sake of dance. I've never been in that situation. Like people have asked
Thank you. So that's what I was getting.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Dance, nigga, dance.
Like dancing or rapping or something. If people ask me just in random places, I'm gonna be like, nah. Like I'll make a joke out of it. I'll be like, if you're good at something, you can do it for free or something like that,
Yeah.
right? But no, I'm not doing that. So it depends who you are, where you are. Like if it's a very packed up space, like if you're sardined in the club, there's no space to be dancing. So you can't really dance. And even if you're gonna dance, your dance moves have to stop in a certain proximity, right? So even if you want to do a dance, say like Special Delivery or like Millie Rock or Gyal comes on and you want a Harlem Shake, right?
Yeah.
If it's a sardine club, the farthest your Harlem Shake can get is this. This is the most you can do. Your arms can't be swinging all over the
hitting
place,
people.
hitting people, and because people get mad. Like if you're at the club and you keep hitting people, people will get mad at that.
True.
You can't do that. And then it depends on the song. There's certain songs you just shouldn't be dancing to. As like men and women, there's certain songs you shouldn't be bubbling to, certain songs you shouldn't be twerking to, certain songs you shouldn't be trying to dance to at all in any capacity.
What song can't you twerk to?
I don't think you should be twerking. I feel like people have changed the landscape where now I see girls like twerk to drill music. And I understand it because of the pace, but like trap music, I don't think you should really be twerking to trap music. Like it doesn't really make sense if it's not the twerk tempo.
Okay, I can
But
see
a lot of music right now is in the twerk tempo.
Mm-hmm.
But like weird trap music, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be bubbling to trap music and like Chief Keef and
Yeah, it's crazy.
that
a lot
type
of Americans
stuff.
bubble to trap music. A lot of Americans bubble trap music.
It doesn't make sense.
Like
to
they
me.
bubble to like Thug, Gunna, all them.
Doesn't make
they
sense
love
to
it.
me.
I'm hot.
Me
first
too.
of all.
It is hot in
It's
here.
mad hot.
But what was to wrap this up? You said you had one story.
About
I don't know. You said
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
okay.
Yes.
End this with this. So, that you
So, do you guys remember a while ago on the podcast when I told you guys the story about that girl that I went to hang out with her and like we had a blast and then I left and like she ghosted me
Oh,
and I
'cause you
never spoke to
headbutted
her
her.
again?
'Cause you
No, not the girl that I headbutt.
Oh.
This was a different story.
You headbutt someone?
remember the story we?
Yeah.
That was a
Is that not
different
what
story.
You said?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
I did.
he didn't. Okay, he didn't headbutt her on purpose.
I didn't
but-
headbutt her intentionally.
It was an accident.
I found out later on that the reason that she had an ice pack on her head was because I headbutt her. No. I elbowed her. I think I elbowed her. But I didn't know. But no. Remember, I was chilling with this girl, like at her house. We were chilling, having fun. We had like a fun time. And then I never heard from her again. And we were trying to figure out like what happened. And you were saying that you think she got a man.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Guess who spun the block?
she did.
Guess who spun the block?
Didn't you say her name too?
I don't think he said her name.
I might have.
Does it start with a K?
No.
Okay, nah, I don't know.
Nah.
Oh,
She spun the block.
Block spinning.
And so so of course, to put closure on that
Yeah.
chapter, I asked her like, yo, what happened to you? So where did you
Yeah,
feel me? Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened? So apparently, and this is just what she's telling me. I don't know if it's the truth. This is what she's telling me. Apparently, she says that she never had a boyfriend at all. Like she didn't have a man. She says she was like depressed or something. So my ego's still intact because it wasn't me. So
and that's our
At the end of the day-
episode, everyone. Thanks for listening.
at the end of the day, I could sleep well at
wasn't
night
my fault.
knowing that I didn't scare her off. She was fighting demons. Heaven thing, not a hell thing. You get Come on, man. And when you're one of God's chosen children,
Oh, dear Lord.
you're gonna be in situations. You know how God says He gives His toughest battles to His strongest soldiers.
Yes.
He has made me fight, bro. I have fought hard, extremely hard, but I'm making it through. At the end of the day, heaven ting, not a hell ting, man.
That's a great way to end the pod. I appreciate that spin of the block.
Full circle moment.
No pun intended. Clyde, you good? You look like you're fighting demons.
It's because he's mad. No. Because you know what it is? When you bring up old memories from
internal
stuff,
conflict.
now like you just get mad all over again. Like, how dare she do that to you?
Mad about the girl fucking the NBA players?
No.
How dare she do that? I fell asleep. Like, does she think man's dumb? Like, come on, bro. Come with something better than that. I was in the hospital, then send a fake wristband picture.
Oh
like,
my god.
Oh my god.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that.
like, come on, bro. I fell asleep.
I'd rather just tell the truth. Yeah, I was fucking this NBA player. I'm sorry.
I hope you.
I don't know if you'd
I don't
really
know.
prefer that. I don't think
You
you
wouldn't prefer that.
You would not prefer
Nah,
that.
no.
I hope you like called her on her bullshit.
No, Clyde's too nice. He didn't. I can tell.
No,
you
I did.
Oh.
And then what did she say?
She didn't own it though. Like she was like, nah, like
You're tripping. I
projecting.
fell asleep.
Yeah.
You're projecting. I did not sleep with that NBA player. We just went out to the club and my phone died.
Like, how convenient.
As a
And you
woman
didn't find a
who's partied
charger.
with NBA players, she fucked up.
I know, Zoe.
Her phone died. She fell
I've
asleep.
been around women enough
Until
around
11:30 the
NBA
next
players.
day.
Them niggas leaving with something.
No
That's all I'm
charger.
gonna say. NBA players are leaving with something. So she was out with them. She might be the one that they left with. That's all I'm gonna say.
No charger was around until 11:30 the next morning, right?
Cap.
Cat for real.
I'm happy I didn't call her dad.
Mr. Johnson, I haven't really heard from your daughter all evening. Would you happen to know where she is?
You mean she's not with you?
And you know what's crazy? Oh, I'm not even gonna expose myself. I'm telling you guys, the story gets way
Okay,
worse.
end the episode
I
here.
want to
Yeah,
hear
geez.
End it here
The
so we
story
can
gets
talk
way
offline.
worse.
Anyways, y'all, thank you for listening to us for 2 years. This is our 2-year anniversary episode. Dej, thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having
Finally,
me.
I know we've been trying to plan this for
For
so
a minute,
long.
because at first I didn't want to come.
I tried to get her on for season 1, and she was like, "Oh, I'm scared." So
I'm so shy. I'm like, I don't know if I could like hang.
yeah. So, but you did really good,
Thank you.
and thank you for.
You're just gonna start a second ASMR
Oh yeah,
channel
definitely.
Yeah.
and
Definitely.
telephone
Sexy voice.
hotline.
It's hot as hell in here. But yeah, thanks you for listening, everyone. We're gonna have another party in later in the summer. I won't say a month yet. We'll figure it out. We'll do one more though. For the one people who
day
didn't
party.
get to, we'll do a day party
With Ahsoka set.
And yeah, Dej requested Ahsoka. So you heard it here first. I will allow.
No, we got one,
One
song.
song.
We got one song this time.
I will allow.
Can we get 10 songs?
So what is that, like 20 minutes?
No, 10 soca songs. That's like 45 seconds. What are you talking about? That's no time at all.
Okay, 20 songs.
Okay, 15.
I can
We'll
15.
give 15.
And you have to select the
15.
song.
I will select the
We can
song.
Because I'm not trying to be
Practice.
bounced around to Palance anymore.
Practice.
No,
This is my
I don't
track.
want to hear Palance. I don't want to hear
Practice is my
Palance. I know
track.
you like
I
practice.
love practice. So and
we'll
wind
play a
up on
couple of
my
tracks.
body, yo. That one's a good one too. Okay. Well, anyways, we'll get 15 songs for the Soca Warriors for
We'll
the
come
day
up
party.
with a set list.
There we go. So we'll have a little bit of Soca for the
And then you
Relentless
guys will
Link
come
Up.
to a fet one day.
No,
I'm about it. I will go to one. I will go to one fet
this is my outro
just for
time.
content.
Yeah, I
We're talking
got
about
you.
fets. Outro me, baby.
Fuck you, Zoe.
Outro me. Thank you for listening. Clyde, smile, nigga. Come on.
He's still upset
Internal conflict.
because the girl tried to play him, bro.
Poor thing.
Relentless.